It was night when Vice President and Mrs. Nixon arrived at Ankara's Esenboğa airport. Both Turkey's President, Celal Bayar, and her Premier, Adnan Menderes, welcomed the personal emissary of President Eisenhower. Mr. Bayar, who recalled Mr. Nixon's hospitality when he himself visited Washington, insisted that the Vice President and his wife be his personal guests. Next day, there were more of those chance meetings with ordinary people. A brief chat with a young Turkish newsboy brought out his deep interest in America and his affection for President Eisenhower. These were feelings that Mr. Nixon noticed everywhere he went, and in people from widely different backgrounds and national origins. One of the most impressive moments of Vice President Nixon's stay in the Turkish capital was his laying of a wreath at the tomb of Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey. The second highest official of the United States government paid a solemn salute to the memory of one of the most extraordinary leaders of this century. Driving back to the city, en route to the airport, the American Vice President's motorcade stopped in the center of Ulus, an ancient historic part of Ankara. This gave Mr. Nixon the opportunity once more to meet the people. He stepped out and shook hands with many persons who quickly surrounded his car. At the airport, there was one last friendly touch. Vice President and Mrs. Nixon had a personal goodbye for the police officers who'd escorted them. A final farewell from the Chief of the National Assembly and from Premier Menderes, for whom Mr. Nixon carried a message to President Eisenhower. Then, the Vice President's plane turned westward once more, over the capital city and over Turkey, that ancient land which is at once so modern too.